Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here this afternoon with Augie and Brandy, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Augie's ability to understand and respond to his formal on-leash obedience commands, the correction and the motivation that we give the dogs when we're working with them, and the training equipment that we're using. If anyone is watching this video that doesn't know Augie is between 11 and 12 years old, and he has done an amazing job learning to do this obedience so that he is less hazardous to everyone's health because he can be a little grumpy. So we're going to start off by introducing the training equipment that we're using. Brandy's using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and she keeps the bulk of the leash folded in her right hand. That leaves her left hand free to give any correction that's necessary, and the only correction that we give is a little tug and let go on the training collar. And that is the second piece of equipment that we're using, and we've actually been working him for most of his stay on what we call a martingale, but for the sake of the video and for Augie's parents, I think that a slip collar is the better choice. So we're going to send him home with both and then let you make the decision. Now, as I said, he's sitting very nicely at Brandy's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done. And the first exercise that they're going to demonstrate for us is heeling. Heeling is proper walking on a leash, and the command is Augie, heel. Now, at this point, Augie has a job to do, and that is to maintain pace with you when you're on a walk, so that he's not forging ahead or lagging behind, and that each time that you stop your feet, he has been taught to sit automatically without being told to wait for his next command. So all of these commands and teaching him to work for you is teaching him that you're the boss. And when you see Brandy's left arm give that little tug and release, that means that he wasn't doing it, and he's very slow about doing it. But because he is a senior citizen, we have allowed him to be slow as long as he does it. And at some reasonable period of time when he doesn't do it, then you see Brandy give him a little tug on the training collar, which lets him know that we're waiting for you to sit, please get on with it. Now, the next exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is the sit-stay. The stay is a hand and a voice command. And because it is a stationary exercise, we are not going to use his name. It's the one-word command to stay. With the flat of your palm in front of his face, you say stay, and he is expected to stay. Now, I want you to build up the amount of time that he will sit and stay for you. And I would start out with about 30 seconds and work all the way up to 3 minutes. When Brandy returns back to him, now he got up, so she's going to tell him no sit because he has to complete the exercise the way it was taught. When she returns to him, she's going to walk all the way around him, returning all the way back to heel position. And he should remain seated until she gets all the way back to his shoulders. And then he expects to get another command. And we're going to take it up a notch, and Brandy, walk at a little bit quicker pace. And we're going to do heeling again. And I will tell you that during the whole process of obedience training and caring for this dog, he never once attempted to bite anyone or behave aggressively. So he's been taught that that's unacceptable behavior, that we do expect for him to perform his commands for us, and that he is not allowed to bite people or growl or show any signs of aggression, and he's doing great. And Brandy's going to leave him in another sit-stay. And make him hold these commands. It's hot, it's summer, he's old. Work him inside, but make him work. Now she's going to return back to him, and he is supposed to remain seated, and he's having trouble with that today for whatever reason. But if you notice, Brandy doesn't let him get away with it. She continues until he does it correctly. Now, Brandy, if you want to leave him in another sit-stay, we'll demonstrate the recall. So Brandy's going to leave him in another sit-stay. And this time, instead of returning back to him, Brandy's going to call him. And he should come right in front of her, and he should go back to sitting. And then she's going to take him back to heel. I think this is so adorable to have this little old man learn commands and perform them so well. Now, Brandy's going to demonstrate the come on command again, so she'll leave him in another sit-stay. And we actually have done most of his training indoors, so it's because of the heat and because of his age. So this is new to him, being out here with all these distractions and squirrels and birds and crickets. And nice sit. He gets praised for coming. That's always a good thing. Now, the next command that we're going to demonstrate for you is the down from a heel position. So before you attempt to put him into a down, always have him seated first. This is an important command because this is a submissive posture. Brandy's going to use her left open palm straight down toward the ground and the one-word command to down. We give him time to get comfortable, but he doesn't have all day. There we go, and stay. Now this is your down from a heel position. She leaves him in a stay, and our goal for you would be at home to be able to get him to up to 5-minute long down stay. Again, when she returns back to him, he should wait, and I don't know why he's not waiting today. It could be the heat, I don't know. But when you return to him, he's supposed to remain in that position until you get back to his shoulders. So see, you're back where you started, back to heel. And then at this point, he expects to get another command. So Brandy's going to heel him out of that. Don't go too far with him, Brandy. And she's going to bring him back around to demonstrate that down from a heel position again for you. And believe me, I would tell you the truth if he had been aggressive at all during the time that he's been here, but he has not. Now, Brandy, at that point, see, she has to give him another command. So she's just going to heel him out of that in like a semicircle, and then we're going to aim for the down from a distance. I think this is an amazing job for a dog that's between 11 and 12 years old, who's been ruling the roost for all this time. I think this is amazing. Now this time, this is your down from a distance, so you have left him in a sit-stay. This is the only time that you're going to use your right hand to give the command, and you're going to give him the down command. Very nice. And the stay. Now, I've watched this dog as he's gone through this whole training process, and Brandy's done a really great job working with him, and he truly does love her. But one of the things that we never allow happen here is for him to think it's okay to be threatening or show teeth or growl or snap, and he has done a great job learning all of those commands without doing one thing to intimidate anybody. We've totally enjoyed having him. I wasn't sure how this was going to go. It's been beyond my wildest expectations. And we want to thank you for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company.